one of the other accompanying controversies, and this one was from those who did not like the film, was to suggest that it was anti-Muslim. Now, I watched the film with two Muslim friends who loved it and enjoyed it as much as I did. And I found it really bizarre that a film that actually calls out Pakistan's patronage of terrorism should be conflated in any way with India's Muslims. I actually think that that's a disservice to Indian Muslims to use their interchangeably somehow with Pakistan and the Pakistan state. But I wondered what you thought of this one criticism that's come from not too many people, but certainly from a very vocal minority.
I'm absolutely, in a way, very disappointed because it's such an easy thing to do. To equate our our own people with the film, which is not showing Pakistanis. They are showing a segment of particularly Karachi, Lahori, and the gangland wars that were taking place, and our intelligence operations at that time, etc. It There was no comment. There was no not even remote kind of insinuation about religion or Muslims being this way or Muslims being that way. Now you can read all kinds of things into whichever subtext that may obsess you. But it's a dangerous thing to do. I watched it in a theater with many Muslim friends, a lot of Muslim people in the audience, clearly Muslim by how they were dressed. Nobody seemed to be uncomfortable because it's not about them. So why
Yeah.
would they be? It is insulting to try and put them into that slot. And next you'll be saying that, oh, all the Muslims watching in this theater stand up and recite some pro-India slogans to show that you are with us and not with the way, well, what we have tried to show about Pakistan. But interestingly, Barka, in the 80s and 90s in Mumbai itself, I mean, how different was Bhendi Bazaar? I was very much a journalist on the beat in those days. I have met the likes of Haji Mastan and Lyari and Bhendi Bazaar and all the underworld, the combinations, the gang wars. How different was it? How different was it? So at that time, if we could absorb all of it and let the cops do their job, and there were many movies made at the time, and they continue to be made, the Gauli movie and so on, many movies. Suddenly we are overreacting to this and saying that he is indirectly, surreptitiously, the filmmaker is trying to tell us that all Muslims are terrorists. The same old rubbish.